niggas cause they poison, but I love my section. You grew some dreads to please a bitch, but you won't keep a weapon. I lost my 3, was hard to think, but I'ma keep on stepping. I bumped my head and took some losses, hope it teach a lesson. I hate these niggas cause they poison, but I love my section. You grew some dreads to please a bitch, but you won't keep a weapon. I lost my 3, was hard to think, but I'ma keep on stepping. I bumped my head and took some losses, hope it teach a lesson. Look, I'm ready for the drama. Presidential, no Obama. Black on black to the rims, like my car come from Wakanda. I went anemic on these niggas. That's my club when I'm in Marcus. Blue 30 like a nigga. I just hear these niggas talking. Booked 2 different flights. I got visions of me golfing. Build a house for the kids. Niggas trying to see a coffin. I just left LAX. I got fans up in Austin. Gotta travel around the world. Staying busy, get exhausted. Million hours on the block. Still ain't see nobody walk it. Make my soul call a river, cause my heart can never talk it. I lost sleep pulling triggers. Couple nights I was tossing. It ain't fun being a killer. I protect myself with caution. It's just niggas killing niggas. Then they load it up like content. I just rather get some money. Dark green like Boston. Robbing niggas for they jury. Used to sell it at the Slauson. 4,000 Rick Owens. Lil nigga, I be bossing. I hate these niggas cause they poison, but I love my section.
What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? It's your boy, Young Aunt Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy, Young Aunt Hefe. And I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics is no other than 4 Extras. Where do we start? Big things popping and little things stopping. So, 4 Extras got his sight on a bag, and he got his sight on a big bag. And he ain't trying to take no chump change. We've been seeing King Pill trying to hop out there. King Pill been trying to get that squabble. We don't know if that squabble gonna happen. That squabble might be out the window because King Pill latest events and him trolling, pulling up to his area, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly, people, you know what I'm saying, was saying he flashed Blicky and stuff like that. If you did and you did do it, you did it to yourself. You shouldn't have done it. However, moving along. 4 Extras is feeling like King Pill's a clone of him. That King Pill is a fan of him. That King Pill is taking his recipe and methods and trying to run with it. Now, 4 Extra is basically saying that King Pill clout is not up enough. His followers is not up enough. His celebrity is not up enough to squabble with him. That's why he had his eyes set on Aaron the Plumber. You know, Aaron the Plumber is a bigger celebrity, been on these celebrity shows, you know what I'm saying, got management, you know what I'm saying, making little moves, making headlines and stuff like that. 4 Extras felt that fade would make more sense for him. We don't know if this fade gonna happen. Hopefully it do. It'll be a good fade. They both about around the same height. 4 Extras probably got a few more pounds. You know, they both don't do drugs. You know, they both, you know what I'm saying? We see what's the name in shape. You know, he working out. You know, 4 Extras say he don't do drugs. So, you know, that don't mean that you're not in shape. You know what I'm saying? But it shouldn't be much to whip in shape. However, we about to get into some of this footage and audio of 4 Extras speaking with Adam 22 and how he feel about the whole King Pill situation. And he had hopped out there. He hunting big fish. He got Jake Paul on his plate. He trying to squabble Jake Paul. We just seen with Jake Paul hopped in that ring and did with Tyson. He ain't knocked Tyson out or nothing, but he got the win. We look at some of Jake Paul other fights. Jake Paul been slaughtering stuff. But the way boxing go, Boxing is gonna set you up with a lot of bums, and that's what Adam 22 is trying to explain to 4Xers. Like, hey, you just hopping out here hunting big fish. It might be a bad idea. You might get a payday, but you could potentially be the one to get knocked out if your training not up to par. Because you can have experience as a street fighter. That's not the same experience as a boxer. It's not the same poise. It's not the same patience. It's not the same combinations. It's two different styles, but don't mean that you can't be beat. But look, I don't want to hold you guys any longer. We about to get into this content. And y'all already know it's the Hef Way and the Hef Effect. We gonna commentate.
Oh, you go to the county jail. Just kick back. You go to the county jail, and we go up in that motherfucker. We gangbanging in there. Ain't no you go in there. I'm a celebrity. Oh, I'm not doing that. No, dead homies, you a gang member. Run your face. Run your face like everybody else, and then do what you're supposed to do and keep squabbling. You get what I'm saying? Ain't no such thing as, you regular like everybody else in that motherfucker. Now, when you hit the streets, bro, and that's you get on the motherfucking streets and you get to a certain level in your life, and anybody that's watching this, to any broadcast, to anybody in the world, you get a certain life. Ain't no motherfucking nigga that's up, got dumb shit known everywhere. They're gonna get out of a fucking Benz. They're gonna slap it that's walking down the street that's a random fucking person. That don't happen. Or sock a random person out. That don't happen. If a person say, I'm gonna get the fight, all right, what's in it for me? All right, this is a celebrity match. What is this beneficial for me?
What if you get a bunch of money?
Hold on. Listen.
You get to knock them out easily, and it starts you out on a path towards getting bigger and bigger fights.
I won't know.
Because I feel like that first fight is the hardest hump to get past. Once we do the first one, we're in the game.
First off, it's a lot of motherfuckers. It's a lot of motherfuckers that want to fight me. Trust me, it's a lot of motherfuckers that's famous that want to fight. Trust me, I know. They want to see the theory, and I want to show them. I want to knock their ass out on TV. And turn around and look at the camera and sit on Vernon Avenue Crip, nigga, thank Crenshaw the Fig for knocking your ass out. So on Vernon Avenue, I do want to put a nigga out.
As soon as he done, booka, booka.
So at the end of the day, but that's the point. If I go with somebody, a celebrity that's bigger than me, or that's up there, bro, it's a bigger bag. You gotta understand this, bro. You gotta see it's the fucking thing. You can't think on a small mind. That's like you right now going to a smaller motherfucking platform or going to somebody that's under, I'm just saying like a regular person, and you going like, you know what? I'm gonna get him. That's cool. You gonna knock him out. What the fuck is you doing though? But hold on, now you're not thinking. Now you're not being smart here.
If I was gonna get into the boxing world, guess what I would love for my first fight?
The knockout easy.
Somebody that I think I could knock out relatively easily.
No, I think I could knock out anybody. The fuck? I would think anybody could think they gonna do their shit. I'm gonna knock out anybody. I don't give a fuck. But if you easy or not easy.
A lot of our options are maybe not the best.
I don't want nothing easy.
SD contracted with the UFC.
Stop, but I don't want nothing easy. Give me my challenge.
Okay.
Give me my challenge. Don't let me go in here and knock you out. That's what he gonna do. This what he gonna do. Let me exactly tell you what he gonna do. And anybody motherfucking watching this, put these all in the comments. I guarantee. First thing he gonna do, first off, he already intimidated. So he gonna do this. What he gonna do? He gonna get up in here. He gonna do some bullshit. Cover the thing. Bow, put him down, pop, knock him out, or however, put him out, pop, put him down, boom. He gonna call a fight, bam. He gonna get paid, and it's gonna be over after that. That's bunk. No, give me a challenge. I'm not gonna lie. I want a nigga to squabble me. I want a nigga to come in that motherfucker, and I'm gonna get a bigger bag off you, nigga, bigger. That's just like, what's his name?
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul.
Started out with a bunch of bums.
What if
now he's fighting people who are way better.
That nigga Jake Paul, nigga started off nigga big. Nigga, I would love for him to call me out, but I could knock him out.
He was fighting famous people
for Jake Paul to call me out.
Fight.
And I hope if Jake Paul watching this, nigga, soon as this fucking interview over, tap in with Adams quick and say, tell Fortress bring his ass over here.
I
could knock him out.
I hate to cause animosity between you and the Woods, but it ain't even close.
Don't do that.
He gonna turn your ass into a pot of spaghetti.
Don't do that. No, I'm gonna turn his ass
dead.
And then I'm gonna turn his ass
homies.
and fuck him up.
Cemetery. A whole cemetery. That's how serious I am.
No. How serious I am. I'm gonna fuck him over.
Where's Jake Paul? Do I still have his number from like 5 years ago? I don't know. Oh, I wish. There's no way he still has the same phone number.
All right, so we're gonna get into a few things here. So First and foremost, allow me to say this. I definitely love the grit and the dog that 4Extras portray and speak of when he's saying, like, man, I feel like I can knock anybody out. I get in there with anybody. Because I feel the same exact way. However, as I explained beforehand, boxing is a different type of game. If you pay attention to the science of boxing, I don't think there's anybody, and if it is, you're going to have to show me, that just got in there right off the bat and just was fighting the who's who's. Now, it might be a small percentage, because nothing is undone in art, and nothing is undone and unturned in history. It might be new to you, but don't mean that it hasn't happened before. So, with that being said, everybody, all the greats, that is a method and that is a science to boxing. They're going to start you off with like a good 4, 5, 6, maybe even 10 bums. Just to, you know what I'm saying, get you where they need to get you. And you can have all the skill and be a cold knockout artist and be ready for the big leads. But this is what they're going to put you through. They're going to put them bums in front of you, let you batter and bruise them, let you put on a show of your liking, until it's time for you to have a shot at the title or somebody that is up to par with you. That's how it goes. That is the sweet science of boxing. They want you to put on the show, coming fresh out. Oh, he's a killer. Oh, he knocked him out. But if you really pay attention, a lot of these dudes really don't beat nobody. You know what I'm saying? They just professional boxers. So just having that professionalism behind them and having a license to box, you automatically think in hands. And that don't even be the case. Second, 4Extras got his eyes set on a big bag, and that is definitely conscious and smart of him. But, and it's a testament, the same step, he basically denouncing King Peel for the same thing you can say he doing. Because this is 4Extras' problem. 4Extras like, all right, first, he a smoker, he just anybody. You see he made the references like to where he like, man, look, I basically feel like I'm a boss and he's a worker. Like, what dude that's well known, got money, driving around in the Benz, just gonna drive down the street and see a regular smoker, a person walking, and just park up and hop out the car and just knock him out and slap him? 4Extras like, that's not gonna happen. I'm too big to be scooping to his level. He's a fan. Later on down the line, 4Extras is gonna kind of change his approach and say, if he get bigger, then yeah, I'll squabble him. But Jake Paul can say the same thing. Jake Paul is basically, some people say, larger than life. Got a lot going on. Got a lot of Lucci. 4Extras calling Jake Paul out. What if Jake Paul say the same thing? Like, oh man, you ain't too little. You too little for me, man. You got to get your celebrity up. Blah, blah. It's the same thing. Something else I wanted to point out. What happened to the UFC fighter? 4Extras got to get in there with somebody, because if not, all this hype surrounding around the knockout, it's going to die down. So it's just like, you better take heed to what Adam telling you. If you know you got the win, get in there and get it in.
And Paul, that doesn't look like it. This one? What about this one? No.
That's what I'm looking for.
I gotta get my cloud
I'm looking for the challenge. That's what I'm looking for. The challenge and the knockout. I'm not looking for no motherfucking groupie in the fan with some pom-poms that I can easily push over. Like, nigga, you just see what I just did, nigga. He got on the bike. Wham, he wants to name. Whee! I'm not looking for that.
Why you keep doing that?
I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for the audience gonna get what they came to look for.
Okay, so if King Pill is out, let me just ask this. Are enemies in the conversation?
I'm not fighting no enemies.
So anyone who's enemy in
that nigga King Pill ain't my motherfucking.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I thought he would have been a good
He not my motherfucking enemy. He not my motherfucking.
I wouldn't even ask you to.
He my fan.
I'm not gonna ask you to fight somebody who's from a hood that you really beef with.
Hey, look, he's my fan, bro. He said it. I watched this thing. He said I used to like him. He's my fan. He's my groupie.
To be fair, I do think he learned a lot from you. I think.
Yeah, I think he did.
In terms of marketing,
I think he did too.
And I don't think he has anything against you. I think he f***s with you.
No.
He's just doing it for the club.
I think he's trying to get on. I think he's trying to get on like everybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think he's trying to get on like everybody else.
Right.
I'm thinking he's trying to get on like everybody else. But that's the point, though.
I say you knock him out, put a carrot in his ass, call it a day. Actually, really, honestly, if I'm in your corner, don't shake my hand after that unless you're really going to do it. Oh my God, you're going to pull my thumb off. God damn it. Yo, but real talk, like I want to be in your corner, and then when you win, I want to run up with a bunch of carrots and like, you know, kind of like motion as if I'm putting them in the person's ass. That's theater. That's a TikTok right there, brother.
Hey, you hear me? Hey, he make this motherfucker so sick. You for sure just gonna knock him out.
If you don't knock him out, I'm gonna be so upset because then I'm not gonna be able to get the visual of me with the carrot. And realistically, his corner is probably gonna whoop my ass for even joking about the carrot.
Hey, you hear me though? But you my boy though. But you know I had to come up here. What's the name about it? You know I had to come up here and talk to you. You my boy. Okay. Hey, you know what I wanted to tell you too?
Yeah.
So last night he used Hims. Honestly, nothing better than...
Everybody in the motherfucking county talks about you.
Really?
Everybody in the motherfucking county. Everybody in the motherfucking county talk about you.
What do they say?
They be like, is that really your boy? Y'all really boys? Because I'll be calling you. When I be calling you in there, you know, I'll be calling you. So they be like, that's really your boy. Like, whoa. A lot of people at first had certain shit about you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, no, cuz ain't like that. Cuz straight. You know what I'm saying? He's just doing content to get the number.
Because even with the King Pill stuff, I hit up Lupe right away. I'm like, yo, tell 4 Extras this is all joke. It's all play. Because when I went to New York, I knew that he was going to be out there, but I didn't know that he was going to want to make TikToks about you. But as soon as I heard the idea, I'm like, oh, this is great. Because I know that you know me and you know, like, what the f do I care? Like, I do with him also, but like the idea of us making TikToks challenging you to a fight, it just seemed like a great idea.
No. Look, you my boy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We really like, that's how I tell you in jail, like, you really my boy. You know what I'm saying?
You are also my,
you know what I'm saying?
My friend.
We fuck around. You know what I'm saying?
My best friend.
I tell I know what you going out there. I know when you see that, you looked at this nigga, you probably looked at him, you like, damn, this motherfucker talking about knocking him out. I know the first thing popped up in your motherfucking head, numbers, bling, 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 bling. You like, oh, voice about to knock this J-Cat out, and we about to be on. We about to go cash out. I'm about to be counting this motherfucker over him. You dumbass motherfucker, out of shape, bitch. Take your boots back, with your wearing same clothes for 2, 3, 5 months, and get on, and go back. Ooh, I know you was gonna do that. You probably thinking like, did his motherfucking piercing come out of his face? That's
I piercing. I never noticed that.
Yeah, I don't know. You got a piercing. You got something like.
Here's the thing: is I also kind of imagined this scenario as well. I kind of knew that there was a pretty good chance that you were going to not be into it, but that it would still make for some good content by you saying that you weren't into it.
You my boy.
So if I say to you tomorrow, $50K, you got to fight King Pill. That's a lot of money for a celebrity boxing thing. That's a lot of money.
That sounds cool. No,
really, you're a principled guy.
Yeah, the f you mean? I'm. See, a lot of people around the world and everybody watching this, they're like, $50K, take it, or they take money quick. Oh, hurry up and take it. No, they're gonna. It's two different things. It's you got you, and you got to have the respect and how you carry yourself, and that's that.
Okay, what if 6 months from now, King Pill is huge? Then it's not going to feel like clout chasing, right? What if he's super famous in 6 months?
Yeah, then he gonna, you know what? Then I knock the smoker out.
Boom.
I knocked the smoker out.
King Pill, we have a mission for you. You got to get more famous. You got to get your numbers up. I'll buy you some fucking followers. We're going to pull the wool over this dude's eyes.
And then the nigga got the same clothes on. I look at the nigga, and somebody told me the nigga only got 2,000 followers. I said, this about a bitch. I said, I got.
Yeah, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, you know, these clips are from a few days ago. I think this is the first interview with Adam 22 and 4 Extras. I don't think it's been no interview since King Pill pulled that skit and popping up in them dudes' community. You know what I'm saying? With other LA blood NR, you know what I'm saying? LA County natives, you know what I'm saying? And they should have known better not to do that. But you know, I don't know if this is trolling or this is just the day and age of what the fuck. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I ain't gonna even lie. A lot of times, man, I be confused out here, man, because they get a little off subject. The rules are rewritten. And then, like, the YNs that you got out here in the street, running the street, that just think they know so much and just think that they, like, make the rules and regulations, man. You feel me? Like, I just be tripping, right, how dudes be hopping out here falsely making statements, calling people snitches. Are you doing the police work? How can anybody be doing the police work and snitching if they reacting to something that's already placed on social media? But that's neither here or there. But this King Pill and this 4 Extra situation, I don't know how 4 Extra's gonna feel, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure there's an interview to come about King Pill popping up and shooting a music video. That was the wrong thing to do. That's the wrong kind of trolling. He trying to get 4 Extra to jump out there hoping that's going to make you mad and make you spring into action. That's going to make somebody spring on the freeway, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, kick up some madness, because you can't be playing them type of disrespectful games. And as a member, as a real member, you got to be thoughtful and senseful in how you moving, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be having crash out behavior for anybody. You can't be having crash out behavior and be wanted to warrant respect, because I be feeling like when people on social media and they flashing weapons, and I ain't talking about King Pill, allegedly. When people on social media and they flashing weapons, they in their enemies' inboxes, trading information, laughing about stuff, really befriending these guys. But to the masses and to their hood, they pushing destruction. There's a lot of fake and phony stuff going on with dudes out here. They doing a lot of bullshit. Straight up. It's a lot of bullshit going on out here in the game, man. The streets is weak, man. I swear to God, the streets is weak. These niggas make the streets weak, man. These are the weakest times. That's why I'm telling you to get some cash, man. Get some cash. And it seemed like that's what 4 Extra's after. It seemed like that's what King Pill after. And I'm not going to say this enough. Controversy is the recipe for social media. Whoever can be the most controversial is going to go viral. And with that being said, we going to see what's next. It's your boy, Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead, like, and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail.
Be acting like they own shit over there, my nigga. You feel me? Like, nigga, you don't own nothing over there, though, bro. Nigga, get to the hood. Nigga ain't got, nigga, we hand in front of somebody else's house. If you don't knock it off, nigga, I'm finna go in the house, go, nigga, take my shoes off, nigga, turn on YouTube, make me some content, and stay out you niggas' way. Because it be 10 niggas on the block with one strap. You feel me? I got my own strap. You feel me? I ain't passing shit on. And I ain't put my life in another nigga hands. So the fix all that, right? I'm just stay my monkey ass in the house. And, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And there's so much niggas telling out here nowadays. You don't know who's snitching. You feel me? You got a strap on you. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you got Crash, the FBI, the National Guards pulling out, going straight to you. But you want a nigga to come to the hood.